Hey,
Ghosties!
Welcome back to Ghosties with the Mosties. I'm one of your hosts, Paloma.
I'm Melissa.
Hi, I'm Mike.
Today we are at Hotel Monte Vista in Flagstaff, Arizona. Probably with her driving, she may have gone faster today. I feel like she did. Like hour and a half, 2 hours?
2 hours based on GPS.
I don't know. How long did it feel to you? She sped. I know she did.
It was 2 hours because my book said 4 hours.
Oh, okay. All right. I wasn't looking because...
You were dead.
Not really. I felt every bump.
Oh, yeah, me too.
She had her head covered.
I was covered so that I wouldn't get anxiety because I don't do well as a princess passenger.
She got in my car with anxiety, so it doesn't count. It's not my driving. It's not my...
It's
mostly not my driving.
It's the streets.
It's everybody else.
But yeah, so we're up here in Flagstaff.
First time? Never been here?
I've been here before with the kids for snow.
I've been here a few
not
times.
For spooky reasons.
Yeah.
We did kind of go through the NAU campus.
Mm-hmm.
They had little robots, which was pretty cool to see.
Those are really cool.
They were like on the streets.
If the dash cam caught it, we'll include it in the thing.
They were little robots. Looks like they were delivering food or something.
Snacks.
Yeah. We passed the cemetery, so that's fairly close to here. And then where we're at right now, it's pretty poppin'.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we just came on a weekend where they're doing like festivities or if it's always like this, because there's a lot of puppers dressed up in Halloween costumes.
Yes. And this is downtown Flagstaff, so it's really, I don't know, there's a lot going on. People are partying.
There's
the
bar downstairs. So we're on the 4th floor of the hotel, room 404. And in the lobby, there's like a freaking bar underneath you go through. So it's pretty cool. But a little history on the hotel. Sorry, I read it but didn't read it. So 1917 is when this place started?
Or got built?
Or the plans to make it.
It opened New Year's Day 1927.
But they started coming up with the plans and the concept. And it was going to be a hotel / post office. A lot of famous people have been staying here. Some have even witnessed some of the spookies or phenomenons, as the paper here says. There's underground tunnels. There was a lot of bootleg and prohibition stuff in this area during those times, in the 1900s. Again, a lot of famous people have stayed here. Some said to have witnessed some of the ghosties. I'll just name some of them off because I have no idea who the fuck they are.
Half of them are, yeah.
Mary Costigan, Bob Hope, Michael Stipe, Zane Grey. He was one that
invested.
Who was the one that
witnessed it? John Wayne.
John Wayne. He witnessed the bellboy ghost, which we'll get to. But the Zane guy, he invested in the property.
Yeah.
Bing Crosby, Michael J. Fox. How do you say that? Sussex?
Big words. We'll put it in the caption
yeah,
somewhere.
We'll type them out somewhere. Esther Williams, George Babbitt. There's actually a Babbitt store right across the street over there, actually.
Yeah. I found 3 pennies there. Fun fact. I found, where's my pennies? We were going in to look for a possum for her, and I found 3 pennies. I don't know if I was supposed to take them, but when I find change, if you watched our first episodes, I'm taking change. So 3 pennies in the entryway.
Yes.
And I took them. I'm a klepto.
Before we get into the spookies, I guess the aesthetic kind of reminds me of Hotel San Carlos.
Yeah.
The last one we did. It's very outdated. It looks like they might have tried to spruce it up, but still outdated.
Yeah.
Weird thing about this hotel is that some of the rooms, not all the rooms have bathrooms. And so they have communal bathrooms. And we saw those and they look sketchy. Literally, it's like smaller than my closet.
Yeah.
To go in. Did you see
But
the
like,
bathroom?
I used it.
Oh.
But even our bathroom is
it's tiny. It's
like
tiny.
it's. I mean, I'm glad we have our own bathroom, but it is tiny. And I think I even said it when we first got here. Like, it's creepier to me than the room at Hotel San Carlos because
there's more
it's
space.
bigger. There's a lot more room in the room.
Yeah.
But you know, so
But
I
definitely,
think,
yeah.
I don't know.
They have it decorated for the season. Obviously, we're in October, so they have like skeletons, witches, people, dead thingies hanging from stuff. So.
Oh yeah, there's stairs by the 4th floor elevator, and it leads up to, I'm assuming, the roof. I have no idea, but there's a skeleton up there, and we'll show images of that holding a gun. That was pretty surprising. Like, it caught me off guard.
Us off guard, yeah. But they also have the plaques on the doors where the famous people stayed, and so we took a couple pictures of that. You'll see the footage. We just kind of walked around, just the same thing we did at the other hotel.
So very similar vibes, like she said.
Like literally, it looks the same. It's like they just threw fresh paint on this one, but very old.
And there is a rocking chair in here.
We hate it. I hate it.
Well, because we have family that has stayed in this hotel for purposes of spooky stuff, and they had an experience with a handprint on someone's back, I believe. And so, like, that just adds to the tension, I guess, of investigating here. But we came into a room, and our room has the rocking chair. So we do have a new camera that has night vision, which that one is going to be pointed towards that rocking chair, which also has one of the cat balls on top of it. So if something moves the chair, when I moved the chair, it didn't light up the ball. But if the ball lights up, then I know there's significant movement for it to have turned on.
Right.
We have our regular camera recording, and we have a phone recording. So we have different angles that you guys will be able to see with that as well. So,
yes. What else did we bring?
We have multiple gadgets like phone. Finally, we got it.
An update. Well, we had to update.
We got a new one.
The last one died.
It did die.
It did die.
And one is missing, so.
We have the spirit box. We have a phone spirit box. Kind of like it, but it just shoots words.
What was the name of that?
Necrometer? Watch it.
Necrometer.
But that one, so you have the option of it only giving you text or giving you speech and text. So, I mean, you guys, I'm sure if you're
For
into
the sake of my
stuff,
heart, we're probably going to do just text.
So that'll be running as well. I'll screen record while it's running, so you guys can kind of, we'll include it in the video.
I hate it. They did it in my house, and I couldn't even sleep after she tried it at my house.
Neither could her daughter.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
She couldn't sleep.
We couldn't sleep
Well,
after.
who tried it?
Me.
She did. It was like when she first downloaded it, she did it at the house, and it said something about a dead girl and her whole family being dead, and the bookshelf, which, if you go to my bedroom, I have a bookshelf.
She does.
There's a bookshelf in your back.
I know, in the living room too, yeah, but still.
And then her daughter, we call her, she woke up in the middle of the night and just stared at the bookshelf for all eternity because of this.
Because we could, I don't like it.
Says, but that was funny.
Yeah, no thanks.
But yeah, those are our equipment that we have for today. We'll shoot, POV of us using everything.
Yeah.
And you guys, if you hear anything, at least for the
Let us
spirit box
know.
wise, or you see something around the room, hover, move, whatever, extra gas, you let us know.
Extra gas? You think the ghosts are gonna fart on you?
No, at nighttime, no thermal.
Oh.
I can't.
All right.
Extra gas, I guess. All right.
Yeah, the smoke. They do little smoky thing. The little ghosts.
The apparitions, like the misty apparitions,
Yeah.
not gas.
I mean, yeah. Be like,
you can't see gas, you smell it, I think. Right? Or can you see it?
No,
can you see gas?
You can see it. Sometimes.
Certain
I'm thinking
gas.
elements, I don't know. like liquid. Obviously, you could see.
I was a C average student.
I don't know. Who knows? Any hoodles. Moving on. Ghost stories. These are some of the sightings that people have experienced while staying here. So the first one is the Meat Man, room 220. So this guy apparently used to hang meat, like raw meat, from the chandeliers that were in the room. And then eventually he died, but didn't get found, till 3 days later. And they only found him because of a maintenance worker was working on like repairs and stuff. And so then I think some of the stuff that happens since that is the TV will. Well, I guess let me give you a little bit more backstory. So when the guy found him, the TV was like full blast on, and then the lights turned off and the door locked on its own. This is after that's fine. Like after he found him dead, and now when people stay, they have said that the TV will act on its own accord, and they'll feel cold male feeling hands. So not my little girly hands.
Just a little baby.
But feeling people, and it's like cold to touch, and then the TV will act all crazy.
In their sleep.
In their sleep, so.
But that's room 220. We are not in that room.
No.
Thank goodness.
Rocking chair, as Paloma mentioned before, that's room 305. And obviously, I mean, rocking chairs are just creepy to me in general.
I mean, they're comfortable and cute, but yeah, creepy. Like in this setting.
They're creepy.
I like a slight rock, and I think not fast.
My family member that came here, I think they ended up like being able to go in the room. Like they didn't stay in the room or rent that room. I think they were just able to go in there and investigate for a little bit.
Yeah.
And that's when everything kind of went down. So I'll let you give you the history on why that room is special.
Yeah. So it's reported that they see a woman in the rocking chair near the window. And so the chair kind of moves on its own. They said it's an elderly woman who was a long-term renter, and she would sit by the window for hours. And no one knows what she was looking at or what she was looking for. Maybe she's waiting for someone. We don't know.
Us.
I hope it's not us. Next one, Woman of the Night, room 306. This used to be like a red light district. South of the railroad tracks, which is like it really is two blocks south.
Yeah.
Sorry, 2 blocks south. And in the 1940s, 2 prostitutes were pretty much picked up, brought back to the room, killed, and then thrown from the 3rd floor to the cold ground because Flagstaff is definitely cooler. It actually snows here. For anybody who's not familiar with Arizona, it's not all desert. It snows here, so they were thrown out the windows. And now people say that they'll feel like they're being watched when they're sleeping, and then male guests will feel like a woman's hand trying to cover their mouth or like choking them, and they wake up unable to breathe.
I already have trouble sleeping.
Mikey might like it because he's a masochist.
I breathe through. I'm a mouth breather. I'm gonna die.
Oh God!
Please don't die. Please don't die.
No promises.
Next one, the Phantom Bellboy. It said that people will get like knocks on their door, and then they'll hear a muffled room service, and then when they open the door, nobody's there. And then the workers of the hotel have said to have seen kind of like an apparition appear, and they kind of deal with the antics of it. But for the most part, it sounds like the bellboy is nice.
He's trying to work.
He's not doing anything scary. And then going back to the famous people, John Wayne experienced the ghost, and he himself said he didn't feel anything like
negative,
evil or whatever. Yeah, he seemed nice. And so yeah. And then there's the baby in the basement. People have said that they hear crying, but there's no like, I guess, history to show like that a baby passed away, or there's nothing to back up why people hear crying, but they do.
Right.
And it's in the basement. Usually the laundry personnel and maintenance people that, that's probably where their stuff is stored.
Mm-hmm.
That's who has experienced it. Because I didn't even, how do we get to the basement?
I would never know.
I have no idea.
I mean, there is a laundry room, but that's not in the basement.
No, that was on like the second or third floor.
Yeah.
I think the basement is the lounge.
Where the bar is at?
Yes.
Maybe.
I think
we didn't go in there
we
yet.
did not.
Yet. And then last but not least, actually, no, it's not last. Sorry, there's one more. The dancing couple. People have said that they witnessed a transparent dancing couple in the cocktail lounge, which is, I guess, the basement, Mikey's saying. But they're seeing they're just happy, dancing, living their best life.
I thought the cocktail lounge was where the people's having a fun
Yeah, there's a party right now. Yeah, it's a bar.
Oh, okay. I thought that was
the basement.
No.
Oh.
But the lounge.
Cocktail lounge.
I think that's the lounge. That's where they see them in the middle.
Wherever the cocktail lounge is, that's where.
Well, there's the lounge you're thinking of, where we checked in.
Yeah.
But then the cocktail lounge was the one you went through the tunnel to go to the bar. It's a bar.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a bar. And then last, the bank robber. In the 1970s, 3 men robbed a nearby bank. During the robbery, one of the bank guards was shot by the men, and despite their injured comrade, decided to celebrate by stopping into the lounge to have a drink. So, rob a place, kill a man, and they said, "Fuck it, we're gonna go have a beer."
Well, he got shot too, and he still decided, "Let's go get a drink." You know what I mean?
And he bled to death while enjoying his last drink. So I guess if you're gonna go out with a bang.
Right. Thin your blood even more. Kidding.
And so since then, people have said that they have been reported by an anonymous voice saying good morning. And there's reports of the bar stools and drinks that kind of move on their own. So that would be creepy. But those are some of the ghost stories. I guess we'll see what we encounter. Hopefully nothing. And we'll show you guys all the stuff that we get. We'll see if we get anything live this time, because last time we didn't pick up anything, or we didn't know about anything until after reviewing the footage. I personally, I feel chill. I think I had worse vibes at the other hotel than here.
Really?
I might be able to get some sleep tonight.
Okay.
Fingers crossed.
I don't want to take away from her peace, but I do feel a lot more anxious here, and I have felt more anxious leading up to it than I did with Hotel San Carlos. There, I did not. I didn't feel how I feel
now.
But as soon as we got here, especially when we went by room 305, I definitely felt it. So we'll see. We're going to see. I mean, obviously, first we're going to show you footage of
hopefully nothing.
What it looks like. And then from there, we'll meet you back for the
investigation and our follow-up. And
our evidence, if any.
Did you feel anything different from the other hotel?
They both feel the same. I'm just excited to discover something.
Are you hoping to get dragged and
robbed,
whatever happened
whatever
you were with?
You said?
Not dragged, but I hope the chair rocks. I hope the lights turn on, the TV flickers, the bathroom door open by itself.
I hope none of that happens. That's horrible.
If a door's gonna open, why wouldn't it be yours by you? You're the one that wants to experience it. He wants to experience it. Open that door over there by him. Not ours.
Knocking on door. We'll all experience that together.
You guys will see it because we have cameras kind of around the whole room. But there's a bathroom door on this side, a very tiny closet on that side, TV in front of us, and a dresser. And again, everything's outdated. It's really old, wood furniture. Everything creaks. The beds, the floor, everything. It's very dusty in here.
Yes. We all took allergy meds when we got here,
So we'll do our investigation, and then we'll come back and let you guys know how that went. Hey guys, we're back from Flagstaff where we went to Hotel Monte Vista. And we did a little session out there with Paloma, myself, and in the video, Mikey. But today we have
me.
I
said my name is Jay. Actually, I love to be called Jay.
She was not with us, but going forth, she might be with us.
That will be with you, not
Well, we'll see, because you're gonna be too scared to go.
No, because half the time you guys don't find nothing.
Damn.
I'm sorry. Not an offensive
contrary to what she just said, we did find quite a bit at the hotel. Definitely outdated.
Yes.
And I feel like all these hotels are going to be outdated.
And she even said, like, you guys will see it early on, obviously. Cause we're a few months out from when we recorded this. So.
We are. Life happened, okay, guys?
Holidays, all the good stuff.
Yeah, but we did find a few things. This time around, we did leave the videos or the recordings all night. So, you got daytime video, nighttime video, and we did capture a couple things. And I guess just jump into it. The first thing that happens, we had gotten to the hotel, dropped off all our stuff.
Set up the cameras.
Yeah, set everything up, and then we were like, let's go explore, like take pictures of the outside of the hotel and throughout the hotel. So we left everything on, and once we're out of the room, you hear like a very loud like thump, and it sounds like it's coming from the closet that was in the room. And we've got two cameras like at each side of the room. Mm-hmm. One's closer than the other, so on the one you can hear it like farther away, but then the one that was right next to it, you definitely hear that thump a little bit louder. So have a listen and let us know. All right, so next thing that we noticed while we were there was the EMF reader. The whole time we were in that room, that thing was just completely lighted. There was never a point where it went down to just, what is it, green? Yeah, it never went down to green. It was like fully active the whole time, no matter where in the room we were. And as you can see, she has it on now.
And so, like, I'll put in a little clip of the sweep I did in our whole room. The entire time, like she said, it was up here in the red, orange. I did not get a single just green one light reading. And just brief, in case you haven't watched any of the other videos or you're new to the ghost hunting world, EMF is said to be connected to spiritual stuff. So the higher the reading, the more, obviously, spiritual stuff is around. As you see here, there's nothing here, so it's completely green, no high readings. I've gone around the room, it stays this way, but the whole entire time that we were at Hotel Monte Vista, if this thing was on, we were getting a high reading, so that was very interesting to me. I don't know what to really think of it.
What it means.
Obviously, we are still new to practicing with these things ourselves. But that was something
It was
thought
interesting
cool,
to see.
you know? So, yeah.
All right, the next screen recording, is that what we're showing?
We're doing the spirit box session, and I'll include the spirit box session, like our live reactions, along with
The
of
screen
only
record.
this particular part
Yeah.
with the screen recording, so you guys see it like in tune.
Yes.
But that was pretty
well,
cool.
our bigger spirit box went
Died.
out on us. Yes.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Yeah. With that,
so-
also, I thought, because we were watching Sam and Colby, and their spirit box didn't work at the place that was haunted, but then it worked after the fact. So I thought that would be the case because the EMF was so high. I was like, maybe it's just so active that it's throwing off our equipment. But no, that spirit box is just dead.
It's dead.
It's dead.
So we need a new one.
Yes.
But I guess right off the bat, like as we turned it on, and then we're gonna start talking, and we're explaining how we're going to use the spirit box. As I'm saying the word box, it shows and says box almost at the same time that I say it.
And you can see me be like,
yeah, we're
oh
all
my
like,
God,
what the hell?
What the hell?
I was done at that point. Like, can
Yeah.
we be done? It did give, it was almost, we were asking questions, and it's almost as if we were getting the answers very delayed.
Yes.
Because we would ask who's here, or can you give us a name? And then like it would say random things, but then we would get a name or an answer to a question. And then it did say some weird shit like at the stroke of 8 o'clock, and we're like, what's happening at 8? At this time I think it was like 9, so we're like, okay, 8 o'clock already passed, so I don't know.
And it was like while you were sleeping,
and we were up, we hadn't gone to sleep.
Like, it was weird.
So
yeah.
Another thing that stuck out to us was it said Aurora, which is my grandmother's name. And then right after that, it said like
because she mentioned, oh, that's my grandma's name.
Yeah, and then it said something about possibly, and then channeling.
Yeah.
So we were like, oh, maybe that's weird, you know?
Yeah.
And then again, we asked names. I did throw out a couple names: Chris, Teresa, Aurora, as we mentioned.
It said Will.
Yeah.
Will had an answer. Will had something. So we got a few different.
And we try to relate it to the ghost stories, if you will, because we were like, are the female names the females of the
two hookers?
The two hookers that were thrown.
Prostitutes. What? That's the correct term. Prostitutes.
That were thrown out the window. Was Chris the name of the drunk guy at the bar? Like, we don't know, but we got those names. We did get the word wasted, but it wasn't spelled like wasted as in like drunk wasted. It was spelled like waste
with an ED.
Yeah.
So, and we related that to
we were like, could be the drunk
robber.
Or was it the bank robber?
Yeah.
Well, he was
so
the one
the
at
bank,
the
one of the bank robbers, because there was 3 of them, I believe. In the 1970s, had gotten shot by a bank security guard. And they went to the bar at the hotel, got drunk, and he literally bled to death. Like, so
from being shot. Yeah.
We were like, is that his way of like saying he was wasted, as in like drunk? And that's just how it came through on the spirit box. Was like the spelling was wrong.
Yeah.
Or like, did he get shot in his waist and he just like kind of incorporated the two? I don't know. That's how I associated it, but
who
God
knows?
Yeah.
We got some stuff. Otherwise, it was quiet for the most of it.
Yeah.
Literally, I think we tried speaking Spanish at one point.
Because Teresa,
because
Mikey was like, Teresa.
Yeah, we were just trying to get anything and everything.
I think we did an hour of spirit box session, and we didn't really get a whole lot that we were like, oh, that's meaningful or that relates. It wasn't until after the fact that we were like, you know what, we're kind of getting delayed
Answers,
responses.
yeah.
So that, you know, it's still cool, but we can't say concrete, like, this is an answer that came through. So not like the other spirit box that we would get more, like,
quick answers to our questions. Yeah.
So that was interesting.
So take a peek and let us know.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So we are going to do a spirit box session, but we're going to be using her necrometer and the EMF reader because the other spirit box we have kind of went out on us. It's not turning on like it should be. So we will be recording. She's screen recording her phone. I will be recording on my phone. EMF's just been going crazy since we've been here. Hasn't changed, so we'll see.
So far, he's turned it on, and the first thing it said was, do you have trouble sleeping? And then literally when she was mentioning the box, it said box. So those are the first two things so far that we have.
But isn't the first one always like a calibration? Or no?
At the stroke of 8.
What? What's it?
It says at the stroke of 8.
At a stroke of 8?
Mm-hmm.
What happens at a
To
stroke of 8?
Well, it's 8:55.
It's when like a clock.
Mm-hmm.
Would that be it?
Wasted.
Wasted? Oh, they died wasted.
The guy with the she was shot. He had his last drink.
And we would appreciate it.
Right.
While you were sleeping.
So I won't be sleeping tonight.
While you were sleeping.
With ice cream.
Ice cream, yeah.
Chris.
Oh.
Chris. Oh, he gave you a name.
Teresa.
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 What's up, Teresa? How you doing? What's up, girl?
Aurora. Hey, that's my grandmother's name.
My grandma lived there in Colorado.
Possibly.
Maybe.
Maybe they like tacos.
Maybe you like tacos.
Channeling.
You're channeling.
The self-doubter.
See, self-doubter.
1970s.
1970s.
That was the bank robber. The 1970s.
Will has a message.
What did you say?
Will has a message.
Will!
Oh.
What's up, Billy?
No, I went away.
Don't leave me.
Don't leave me. Oh. It said don't leave me.
We cannot take anything back with us.
Yeah.
We are not allowed.
Okay, in this next clip, I'll let PP explain because it happened well, she noticed it after she was reviewing all the footage. We had put out the cat balls. Don't know if you guys remember those, the ones that you either have to press or move in order to get it to light up. And so we had put those around the room to see if they would light up. And I think we were going to bed, so we were just setting everything back up.
Well, no, this one was...
Yeah, it's the one on the dresser.
Okay, so this one was after our spirit box session. I go to put the phone that we recorded the session on. I go to put it back in the spot where, like over by the closet where we heard the loud bang earlier in the night. Well, not us specifically, but we captured it on that phone. That was the camera that was over by that closet. So I go to put it back on the stand over there facing the beds. And there's I don't know how the cat ball got there. I think Mikey put it there from the bed. And so it's sitting next to me. I'm not paying attention because I'm sitting here focused on making sure the phone's plugged in and set and the angles are right, all that good stuff. And as I put the phone stand down, it lights up. Now, remember that these require a lot of movement for them to like turn on. So I'm sitting there, I'm like kind of questioning, like, did I hit the dresser too hard and that's what got it to turn on? But the whole time I'm sitting there, like even putting my chargers where I was going to put my watch and my other phone to charge, I'm putting them around the lamp on that same dresser afterwards, and that ball does not light up. Yeah. So it just lights up randomly as I'm setting up the phone to be angled towards the beds for the night. And that's where I was like, it's kind of weird because I'm like, it requires so much movement. But then after, so it turns off. I don't notice that it went on at all. It turns off, and then a little bit after, I grab it with my hand, and it turns back on because I grabbed it.
Yeah.
So that's justified. But I was like, it's just kind of weird. So this will be a quick little clip of just that moment, so you guys can kind of see what we're talking about.
And he's got to get to the airport, and he can't get through this crowd. Why doesn't he fly? The sun, idiot. He's a vampire. That's right. Thank you, monster nerd. So people, if you really are our friend, clear a path for the man. Okay, all Draculas, line up. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Everyone else, 50 pesos. Protect our friend. Blah, blah, blah.
I'm gonna put this on the floor right here, on the end of the carpet.
Welcome back. Oh.
We are going to now show a clip of Paloma. Again, this is around the time where we're getting ready for bed, and again, it's a cat ball situation.
Well, it involves a cat ball because at this point, so I've already changed. I'm getting ready for bed. I go and put one of the cat balls on the carpet, and I'm stomping on the floor to show the camera, again, that same cell phone camera pointed towards the beds, showing that a lot of movement is required for this ball to turn on. So I'm stomping around it. It doesn't turn on until I tap it with my foot. So then I start walking towards that camera, the phone, to make sure that you can see the cat ball on the floor. As I'm walking towards it, Mikey makes a comment, and we see an orb like around, like towards, like behind me, and then it goes like across the frame, comes back as a mist, and we thought that was pretty cool, just because an orb to a mist, like that's, you know, you could follow orbs pretty wherever they go, but like it turning and manifesting into a mist was pretty cool, especially since Mikey had talked about what did he say, that they were gases or whatever.
Yeah.
So like we saw a gas, if you will.
Yes.
So
Yes.
there's that.
So
clip.
take a look.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't turn off.
Stop doing that. You're making my bed shake.
Your mother.
So on the topic of orbs, we did catch a lot of them. Definitely on the night vision camera while we were sleeping, or in the morning. We had all gotten up, which again, this is weird in its own thing, because we had all woke up about 4 o'clock in the morning, and that might be normal for me because I have trouble sleeping, but Mikey and Paloma, they can sleep late.
Yes.
So we were all up at 4 in the morning, and obviously we're not seeing it with our naked eye, but reviewing the cameras, we did find a lot of orbs. So we're just kind of mash them all up for you guys, so you can see the different orbs everywhere. These are popping up when there is, the fan's not on, so it's not like something's moving, and it just randomly throughout the room, like different, like around Mikey, around us, you just see the little orbs flying all over the room. And then we kind of related to that to the EMF going off. Like if it's active, then maybe that's why the orbs were so active, because maybe there is a lot of spirits in this hotel. So take a look. All right. So now that you've seen the orbs, as I mentioned before, we showed that clip. We were all up at 4 in the morning, unexpectedly, randomly. We did eventually fall back asleep, all of us, I think, for a little bit longer. But the point is, we definitely got up at 4 in the morning.
And I even made a comment. I was like,
Yeah.
why are we all up right now?
Yeah.
Like, this is weird.
I think Mikey had trouble sleeping because I don't think he slept like that whole night until like when we got up and then we all fell back asleep. That's when he fell asleep. So, but in us being awake and talking and bullshitting in the morning, the whole time we're talking, we had placed a cat ball on the rocking chair that was in the room. And the whole time we're talking, so we're laying back in bed, so you can't see the chair or the seat of the rocking chair from our point when we're laying back. But then in the cameras, so we have them at different angles. We have one aiming straight at the chair. The cat ball is going off the whole time, and we didn't notice it. And obviously we weren't up. Nobody's moving the chair, and it was lighted up. And we didn't notice until we reviewed the chair. Yeah, the chair didn't move
itself. Like, I thought, like, maybe I'm missing the movement when I'm watching the video, but the chair does not move at all. So there is, and this thing was on that chair all night.
Yes.
So, and it did not go on at all, besides those 2 times during the moment that we were awake.
Yeah.
At 4 in the morning. So that was pretty cool. Like, when I saw that, I was like,
it,
oh my God.
Well, because we didn't notice when we were there. It wasn't until she reviewed the camera footage, and then she was like, oh my God, I got to show you guys this. And so that was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't see it while we were there.
Oh, I think I would have been a lot more afraid for sure.
Would you have been scared if you saw it?
No.
If a light just randomly turns on for no reason.
This cat ball that's been off the whole night, and then it just turns on by itself.
Not really.
Really? We're hoping to take her on a next adventure with us and see.
BTW, half of the time they don't find much other than this one.
Yeah.
We'll see. But take a look at the rocking chair and let us know what you think. From you?
Yeah.
I move a lot at night too, so like I don't
Liar.
You don't move a lot.
Really?
I move a lot because I toss and turn.
I'm like a rotisserie chicken.
I study both of you.
That's fucking weird.
We all look at the camera, he's just standing over us.
Footage. I was standing right next to you.
Phoebe doesn't move. I know I do because I toss from side to side. So that is all the footage that we thought was most interesting to share with you guys. I mean, the majority of what we found were orbs, and so hopefully you enjoyed that little montage.
And some of the ones that, like, I was like, okay, that happened when the fan turned on or whatever. Yeah. Those we didn't include because I was trying to obviously be...
We debunked ourselves before you debunked us.
Yes. So, like, obviously, like, I'm going into most of this as, like, scientific as I can because I'm trying to find out for myself how much of it is real, right? So, like, I'm not just going to be like, oh, my God, an orb. Oh, my God, the light. Oh, my God, this noise. Like, I literally, 32 hours of footage, went through everything as much as I could, as many times as I could, rewound, fast forward, all the things to try to debunk as much as I could. It was tedious, but, you know, that's another reason why it took so long.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like...
editing
took a little longer with this one, especially because we had multiple cameras rolling all night.
Yes.
So...
And it's a lot because also, you know, if you're hearing, you know, people going down the hall or... you know, the water flushings or whatever, like noise. And we went during a very busy,
we didn't know that they had like a whole ass Halloween festival. So while we're recording, we're like, man, these people are like going wild. Like
the cars are zooming.
Dogs are barking. Yes. Because I don't know if it was animal related, but a lot of the
They had
doggies
a
were in
dog
costumes.
costume like
Contest.
There you
Yeah.
go. I was like,
So
it was cool to see when we went sightseeing. It was pretty cool.
but it was
Yeah.
definitely busy. So we're like,
So we had
is
to
it gonna
take that in mind.
Mhm.
So it was a lot of fun.
It definitely reminded me of what's the other one?
San Carlos.
San Carlos one, because there was a lot of partying down there. Same thing here. There was a lot of partying, but
but this one we were a little bit, I guess, closer to it.
Yeah.
So it was because Flagstaff is not as big as downtown Phoenix, so it definitely had to take that all into account as I was reviewing all the footage. If there was lights coming in, that kind of stuff. Right. But yeah, I think the orb part was probably
the coolest
part to me.
I'm just happy that it's not something that I witnessed while I was there. Like, you know what I mean? Because you guys
we even talked about like it kind of being a den, because she said she was able to sleep a little bit more.
Yeah, it was more comfortable.
Yes.
Like, I was more comfortable of sleeping. But then, hey, if you go back to our spirit box session, like, was my grandmother there protecting me? I don't know.
Right.
And that's the kind of things that we're trying to figure out as we do this, because I think it's random. Like, of all names, Aurora, and then it said channeling and possibly like
when she's like, oh, that's my grandma's name, and it said possibly.
Yeah.
So like, it. I don't know. Like, to me, all this stuff is fascinating, as you guys know.
Could just be us trying to make it relatable. I don't know.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, obviously, we're trying to find connection, because I feel like we're all spiritual beings. So if something connects, something clicks, you're like, yes, that matches me. That relates.
Yeah.
So whatever. Out of all of it, I feel like, the other one we got a little bit more with the voices that kind of related. Like, it said your name.
Yeah.
What we thought was your name. So like for this one, I would probably say maybe like 5 or 6 on the
spooky scale.
Yeah, out of 10. What would you give it?
I'd give it about the same, just because we saw so many orbs and got a name drop. But like, when Zach and his team do it, that's like one big thing that they focus on. They're always like, oh, look at that orb,
Yes.
So that was cool to like, captured that,
Zach and who?
Zach Bagans from Ghost Adventures.
I thought you were talking about Kobe and...
No, Sam and Kobe. No. You know what? They have orbs all the time in their videos, and they don't put them out. Yeah. Like, they're more into what is being spoken out from their devices, or when they have their little bell and stuff. Which we want to get.
Yes.
Let me rephrase that. She wants to get, because I don't want to know that these things are around me.
Yeah. That's why she said she would be more scared if she saw this live going off, which I feel like I would too, because I'd be like, oh my God. Like, so I think we weren't in our heads as much with this one.
Yeah.
Like, it was, we went in a little more like calm. Maybe we've had a little bit more practice now with like everything, so we're a little more comfortable, but I don't, it's fun either way. So what are your thoughts?
Nothing.
Okay.
Are you excited to go on a ghosty mission with us?
If I can pick.
Pick what? The place?
What
place do you have in mind?
That house.
What house?
With Zach.
Oh, you want to go to? She wants to go to a haunted museum.
Don't you have to be 16 to go in?
I think you have to be a certain age,
said
but
I
also
can't be 16.
Your birth certificate.
Yeah, your birth certificate. But also, I don't think we're allowed to record in there.
Yeah, no. We'd have to get like special permission, I'm sure. Somehow.
And we're not at that level
We're like
yet,
his
girl.
best friend, though.
I'm his best friend.
Probably his
He
biggest
just
supporter, but
know
he doesn't know it. Yeah, for sure.
He has no idea who I am. Why would you say that? And the mics pick up on your whispers.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
We're K-pop fans, you guys.
Yes.
Don't.
What if we found like a haunted
K-pop
mansion or
What?
something? Would that make it more exciting?
Probably not.
No.
'Cause that's a little creepy. K-pop and haunted. Like.
They're just ghosts that are like dancing. In unison.
But I think we should go somewhere spooky, like genuine. A little more.
Well, all these places can genuinely be spooky. It just depends on what you experience. Because according to the history, there was a bunch of stories, but we just didn't, pick up on that. But yeah, hopefully.
We have no idea what our next one is going to be.
Nope.
We're still working on that.
Probably be in state still.
Yes.
Because, you know.
I mean,
budgets.
there's a lot to explore here besides.
Oh, yeah. Arizona
I mean,
has a
obviously
lot of
weather,
spooky
but-
stuff. So,
So we're still
stay
figuring it
tuned. Before we go,
I would like
maybe not, you may have noticed our new logo. So previously we were doing our recordings with Mikey, but he's no longer going to be joining us. And so we may or may not have different people joining us to do the ghost hunts and do the videos with us. Today we had Jay, excuse me. Jay. We have Jay with us. Next time we might have someone else. We're going to keep doing it.
Yes.
Because we enjoy it. And yeah. So, enjoy our new logo. She's cute.
Adorbs.
It's 2 ghosties.
Mm-hmm.
One that's supposed to be me. One that's supposed to be her. Still ghosties with the Mosties.
All the same adventures and fun.
Yeah.
Just minus one host. So now it's just 2 hosts plus guests. So that's going to be the new format going forward. And we just kind of wanted to keep you guys in the loop with that.
In case anybody's wondering where Mikey's at.
Exactly. And he might join for like guest night or something. Obviously, we're not. It's just life-wise, it didn't align. So we're moving on, the best we can. So,
So stay tuned for our next video. Make sure you like and subscribe. Anything you'd like to say?
No.
She's a little camera shy.
No.
Alright, bye guys.